Morning, everyone. Yeah, what we are discussing in last class? Come on. We are discussing ATM project that shows all group concepts in a single example, right? Can I expect everyone type that code up to yesterday completed? Did you understand class dot for name and new instance line? I asked a question. Did you understand this line? Class dot for name and new instance. Are these two lines understood? No? Okay. Why not understand? What is the doubt? If you say you have a doubt, I'll explain again. So did you go through this line? Did you type this code in your system? What is the meaning of this line? Class is a predefined class. Did you understand it? In that class, per name is a method. Which method? Static method. It is taking class name. For name method taking class name as an argument and going to hard disk, searching for the given class. For example, you have given a, then searching for a dot class. Taking the name A, searching for A dot class and loading this class bytecode into JVM. Tell me, again reminding, if I write new A, what happened? Did you know what the purpose of this line? What are the operations happen at this line number, you know? What at new line happen? New A happen? First, directly object created or class loaded? What is the meaning of class loaded? I told JVM search for A dot class file available in the hard disk, read its bytecode, store it inside JVM. Same thing is doing here. This is one way and this is another way, two different ways. What is the difference between this way and this way? Here you fix the A. 100 times you run this line, all 100 times, which class is loaded? A class is loaded. Here, did you fix the class name A? No. What are you doing? You are reading the class name from the keyboard. Tell me, 100 times I run this class. 100 times I run this line. First time I pass A. Which class is loaded? A. Second time B. Which class loaded? B. Then tell me, this line, both are same. What is the difference? Here, it loading the class statically, always class A. It is loading class A dynamically. At runtime asking you to pass the class and loading. Tell me, this line only loading class A, loading and creating object of class A. Loading class A and creating object of class A. Now tell me. Did you join yesterday, Ankita? No. This is continuation to yesterday class, okay? Tell me now. Now, this line is now creating object of class A. What is the meaning of class A? Class A, which variables memory created? Non-static variables memory created. Now tell me, this new A performing two operations. First operation is class loading. Second operation is object creation. Now, class dot for name, what it is doing? Only loading the class. It is not creating object. You have to create object by calling what method? New instance. Now tell me, at this line number, class is loaded into JVM. Which class? A class. And its static variable memory created. Static block is executed. Okay, na? Now, if you take cls.new instance, what it is doing? It is creating class A object. At this line number, what happened? Same thing happened. First, class A is loaded, static variable memory created, static block executed, and further object of class A created means non-static variables memory allocated, non-static block executed, no param constructor is executed. So what happened here? Are these two operations separate? combined executed, combined. Now problem number 1, combined executed. Problem number 2, static nature. Always same class is loaded and executed. Okay, clear? Then tell me. Whereas here what happened, class dot for name and CLS dot new instance. Then what happened here? Now this line, what it will do? It will load the class, and this line, it will create the object. Both are combined or separate? Separate. Okay, tell me. I want to only load the class into JVM. Then use only class dot for name. No, I want to load the class. Also, I want to instantiate the class. Then use the both lines. Okay, repeat once again. Now, class dot for name, what this line is doing, it will load the given class into JVM and allocates memory to static variables, execute static block. Number 2, what CLS dot new instance will do, it will create the object of that class, allocate memory to non-static variables, execute non-static block, and execute what? No param constructor. Is this understood now? Let me run one individual program to make you understand. Let me run one individual program to make you understand. I'll come back here. Look at here. I have a class called A and I have a class called static loading. Open this class. Look at there. I created object of which class? A. Control 1. Angita, you cannot understand today class. Either you can stay and listen or you can leave. Join tomorrow. Today class you cannot understand. Yesterday 90% completed. Today last 10% remain. It's up to you. Yeah, if you want stay and listen. If you want leave, leave. Tomorrow class you will understand. Look at here. What happened here? When you run new A, what happened? First up, what happened? Class is loaded. Static variable of class A, static block of class A executed. Also, object is created, non-static variables, non-static block and no param constructor executed. Sir, how these are all messages coming? I have created class A to print those messages like that. Look, class A. All we people have practiced this program once upon a time long ago. Remember? At least చెప్పానన్నా గుర్తు రావాలి. At least you should recollect that I have explained. Okay? Look, static int m1 method. Then next non-static variable assigned with method, static block, non-static block, next constructor, next int param constructor, then next main method, next m1 method, m3 method, static overloaded method, m4 non-static overloaded method. All these are already we know. Tell me, when we run this class, how I explicitly running this class, Java C A.Java and then Java A. When I run Java A, what happened? Class A is loaded. Gurtunda? Arrow mark I have written loaded means this entire class bytecode stored inside JVM. Then static variable memory created, initialized, and then static block executed, and next what? Main method executed. Inside main method, did I create any object? No. Then non-static members of this class executed or not executed? Not executed. Control 1, control 2, only class loaded, static variable, static block, main method execute. Instead of running the class A by A, I am running from other class by creating what? Object. When I create object, can you create object directly? No. First, what should happen? The class should be loaded. After loading class A, it allocate memory to static variable, initialize 0 replace with a given value, and then execute what? Static block. After that, new keyword will go to class A, create object of that class A, execute non-static, allocate non-static variable memory with a default value and replace with a given value, non-static block and no param constructor execute. Why no param constructor? Because you are calling no param. Tell me, is this point all the people remember? You know, because already I explained, I know. You know already. But remember or forgot, it is in your hand. Okay? Then, now instead of, now what is the problem here? Above code is what? Static nature in creating object of given class, because for creating object of different classes we must modify source code for changing the class. For example, I don't want A, I want B object to load and create object. Then what I should do? Open the source code, change class A to class B, compile it. Compile it. When you compile means who is coming into picture? Developer. When developer coming to picture, then every time user our project client every time has to approach the developer and take the help of the developer. Is it good or bad? Bad. If you go to ATM, every time are you calling the ATM software developer, now insert my card, next please change my card to my friend card, change my friend card to my father card. Are you calling the ATM software developer? No. What ATM software doing? Are bhai, I already developed, now my software is taking your card dynamically. What is the card? Card is the object. Card is the object. Okay, it will take your object dynamically. You don't worry. Which card you want to insert, insert. From which card you want to do transaction, you do transaction without worrying about backend. Okay, how? Tell me. This code is a dynamic or static nature? Static nature. Tell me. Now, which class is loaded? B. Which class static members executed? B. Which class object created? B. Which class non-static members executed? B. Now, I don't like B. I want a C. And first HDFC bank card, next ICICI bank card, next Kotak bank card, next SBI bank card. Every time what we are doing, ATM software developer taking a chair, sitting there and asking which card you are? ICICI. Okay, let me change in the source code. Compile, execute. Is it okay? No, not okay. No, not okay. Now tell me, I want a SBI bank card. What to do? Open source code, change it, and then compile. Compile. Now this time, which class is loaded? C class. Which class executed? C class. So this is the static nature code. Then in order to replace this line static way, what should I do? First step, what is happening here? Class loading. Second step, what is happening here? Instantiating. Instantiating means what? Object creating. Tell me, for class loading, I want to do dynamic way. Then use predefined class method. Class CLS equal to class dot for name of, class dot for name of, what should I pass? Class name as a string. Class name as a string. And then instantiate object obj equal to which class you want instantiate? The class available in CLS dot. What is the method? New instance. Tell me, here you want to substitute the class statically, reading from keyboard, Then what I should write? String class name equal to SCN dot next. How can I get that SCN? Scanner object. Scanner SCN equal to new scanner. New scanner of system.in. Now tell me, this line reading the class name from the keyboard, this line loading the class into JVM, and this line instantiating class, return that object to our program. Now the object, A class object you want to use as object type, A type, A type. So you have to typecast to A of obj. Generally, this typecasting we'll see later. Look at here now. Dynamic nature code, how I have written dynamic nature, dynamic loading. Look, first scanner, then from the message enter class name, reading the class name, giving to for name method, and then giving to new instance method, and printing that obj. Previous code and this code both are same. This is static nature 2 levels, this is a dynamic nature 2 levels. And then let me compile and execute this program. Compile, execute. Now it is asking enter class name A. Dekho, class A loaded, class A object created, class A object is printed. Previous code, this code is same. What is the difference? Previous code is static, this code is dynamic. Now the customer don't like A, customer don't like HDFC bank card, he want ICICI bank card. Then what he has to do? ICICI bank card means change in the source code or change in the command prompt? Run this code again, run the ATM again and insert the HDFC bank card. What I should give here? B. Then B class loaded, B class object created. Now I completed my deposit withdraw transaction. Then next customer is there in the queue. He wanted to use ICICI Bank, Kotak Bank he want to use. Then he has to open the source code in ATM software or give from the outside. Give from the outside. Which bank? ICICI Bank or Kotak Bank or SBI Bank. Everyone understand now? If you don't work, you will not understand. You have to work at home. Now tell me again, what is the ATM? ATM is the object that takes the ATM card object dynamically. To take ATM card object dynamically, I should read the card name, load the card class and instantiate the card. Understand? Then following by card name class is loaded and instantiated. Then ATM card equal to card of OBJ. Then loaded object, I have typecast to ATM. Suppose, tell me, these two lines are meant for only to load ATM card or any class? Any class. Observe now what I am doing here. I am running this code once again and passing any my wish. I am giving java.lang.string as a class name. Tell me now, is it loaded or not? Any problem in loading? Edo chappandra. Is this class dot for name can load this class bytecode into JVM? Yes or no? Na? Next, new instance method can create object of this string class. What man? Answer yes or no? Na? If you don't answer, I cannot understand whether you are understood or not. If not understood, I'll explain. Reply, don't sit silently. Can it create object of string class? Yes. These two lines are meant for working with only particular class, any class, any class, predefined and user-defined class. Any predefined user-defined class, it will load instantiate. But you want to work this project, ATM project, want to work with any class or only ATM card classes? Then I typecast it to ATM card to stop working with other classes. Tell me, here what object is coming here? String. String is subtype of ATM card? No. We will get class cast exception. Class cast exception. This entire code is terminated. Come to the catch block. In the catch block, what message printed? Invalid card. Java.lang.string is loaded and instantiated. But what is the message? Invalid card. Loading instantiating is not a problem. But the card is what? Invalid. It is not a ATM card. And now again prompt the message insert card. How it is prompting message insert card? Because of while loop. After all these catch blocks execution completed, outer while loop is there. Then go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. Where is coming here? This fellow. Okay, now this while loop. Outer while loop close. This while loop, now again our prompting message insert card. Now I'm inserting the card correctly. Which card I'm giving? HDFC bank card. Now HDFC bank card class is loaded, instantiated. What the meaning of it? HDFC bank card. HDFC bank card is loaded. Do you have any static variable? No. Do you have any static block? No. The next new instance method object is created with do you have any non-static variable in this class? Non-static variable is there or not there? Not there. They open notes. Open notes, Babu. HDFC bank card class has any non-static variable. Then why you are saying no? Without practicing, why are you coming back to the class? Without remembering what you have learned, why are you coming back to the class? Then how can you understand next classes? You are only listening last 2 months, not learning, not doing revision at home. I'll do one thing from tomorrow. Let me complete this today. Tomorrow onwards, if I touch already completed topic, slap me. Understand? already completed a topic. Today I completed one topic. If I touch the topic next day, slap me. Understood what I'm saying? When will get confusion, when will get a pressure to your brain? If I am touching already completed topic when I am asking. Okay. Let me teach all like all other faculties. In Oracle course, already completed topic. Is it using the next class? Using a select query completed. Is it using a next? Something topic. Okay, join query completed. Is it using in the next? Never. HTML course completed. HTML course table creation completed. Is it touching in the next class? No. Every day, new topic. And finally, course completed. Okay, let me also do the same so that you will happily come to the class, happily you listen the class, happily you will close the batch. You will say outside, Argishna sir, super, wonderful. Excellent sir will teach. Asal one confusion also I never get. నిన్న చెప్పిన క్లాస్ అసలు మినిమం కామన్ సెన్స్ బ్యాంక్ కార్డ్ కంటెంట్ బ్యాలెన్స్ వేరియబుల్ అన్న మినిమం కామన్ సెన్స్ ఆల్సో యూ డు నాట్ హ్యావ్ అండ్ టెలింగ్ నో వేరియబుల్ అసలు ఏం చేయాలరా నేను ఇప్పుడు ఐ షుడ్ మర్డర్ యు నో సో HDFC bank card class loaded, no static variable, no static block. Then new instance method create the HDFC bank card object and it contain non-static variable and it creates what? Non-static variable memory with default value 0. Then following by next what happened? Do you have any non-static block in this class? No. Do you have any no param constructor explicitly created? No. You have default constructor. Then the reference of this object. First, CLS variable contains this class object content stored here pointing. What is this? Java.lang.class object. And what is this? This is HDFC bank card object. Then this reference 2020 is stored inside where? OBJ variable 2020 and pointing to it. Okay, and then next what you have written in the program? Look into program. Why you are looking screen if you don't remember? After new instance, what you have written? Huh? Downcasting. Then what is the variable coming into picture? Card equal to, is this ATM card object type object? Yes. Typecasted 2020 stored here pointing. So class dot for name happened. This is the story. Right on there. Diagram. Write class dot for name in the box. Arrow mark it. And new instance method, arrow mark it. And typecasting line, arrow mark it. The 3 lines, what happened? In the program, right side, you have space. Even though no space, adjust there. Small diagrams you write. Write class dot for name in the box. Arrow mark. What is happening? Class is loaded. And write empty. What is this dabba? This dabba is java.lang.class object. Then here object is created. Which object is created? Loaded class object, HDFC bank card object. The next here typecasted. If you have space to write the comments, you write. Otherwise, just place the code part in the boxes. Write this diagram. Completed a diagram? Okay. Then tell me, after that, card reading is completed, means the given card is correct card, reading completed, start a transaction. Now, choose option. Deposit, withdraw, balance inquiry, exit. When you insert the card, on ATM machine screen, right side is some options, left side some options are showing. The same options we are showing here. Okay. Listen. Control flow statements. Okay, control flow statements. Spelling, don't worry. Control flow statement means a statement or a keyword. It's a keyword that controls the flow of execution is called control flow statements. What is the meaning of control the flow of execution? It helps us to take decision to run a block of statement or not. Take a decision whether to run a block of statement or not. Okay, based on condition value, true or false. Okay, next, this is the first point. What is control flow statement? A keyword. What the use of control flow statement? It helps us to take the decision. Now, how many control flow statements we have? We have three groups of or three types of control flow statements. What are the three types? Number one, conditional. Number two, looping. Number three, transfer. Okay, condition, loop, and then what? Transfer. So these are the three statements: conditional, loop, transfer. What are the statements comes under conditional? If, else, switch. Okay, if, else, switch. These three comes under conditional. Loop. What are the conditions comes under loop? While, do while, and then for. These three comes under what? Loop. What are the things comes under transfer? Break, continue, return. Okay, now in this we already practiced, already we used if. I have a block of statements. I want to execute this block of statement only if the condition is true. Then use what? If. If condition is false, I want to execute another block of statement, then we should use what? Else. Okay. Now I have a situation. For example, if A equal to 0, I want to execute one logic. If A equal to 1, I want to execute another logic. If A equal to 2, I want to execute another logic. If A equal to 3, I want to execute another logic. Then in that case, I should use first if A equal to 0. Then open bracket, if place what I should write? Else if. When multiple conditions you wanted to write based on the given variable value, then I should use if, else if, else later. If, else if, else later. Okay, what is this? If, else, if, else later. Okay, it is a metlu. Later means what? Steps. So we have to go step 1, failed. Step 2, failed. Step 3, failed. Step 4. So you have to use if else if later. It is a wrong approach, slow execution. Why is it slow execution? Because, for example, the given value 3. How many conditions you have to check? 1, 2, 3, 4. After 4 condition, it reaching what? A equal to 3. So program execution is slow. That's why we got an alternative fast execution. What? Switch. Then how to use a switch? Switch off. Switch off. Which variable you want to check? A. Only write A. No condition, no operator, nothing. Open bracket. Then what are you using? Inside A equal to 0, na? In place of equal to, you write what? Case. And you want to check with which value? 0. Okay, na? A should be in the case bracket. The variable should be in the bracket. And the next double equal to operator place, you should use the keyword case. And 0 as it is, you write. And now you are writing logic open bracket, na? That open bracket place, what I should write? Colon. Sir, after colon, I want write bracket allowed. Allowed. I don't want write allowed. Allowed. Your wish, either bracket or no bracket. And then here we are writing the logic for 0 case. Understand? Now, very important. In if else if later, after if completed, down else if are not executed, directly it will go after if else if later. But come to the switch case, after case 1 completed, it will go to case 2 also. Sorry, case 1 also. Also it will go to case 2 also. Then available all down cases, it keep on executing like a waterfall. When you drop the water on the top floor, then it is a step by step it is coming. You don't want like that. What will you do? You will add one something we will place there so that water direction changing. Similarly, if you don't want to flow go down, you should write here break. If I write break, then this case is after case execution, switch is break and went out of the switch. If you don't write break, any compile time error? No. Any runtime error? No. When case 0 matched, it will go to the next cases also. So tell me, what is the use of switch? What is the syntax of the switch? Switch is used for executing multiple blocks based on the given choice. Okay, switch will work only for which operator? Equal to operator, comparison operator only it will work. If you want to work with less than or equals to, greater than or equals to, other than double equal to operator, if you want to work, then you cannot use a switch. You can use only if else if later. Okay, clear my point? When to use a switch? Got clarity? Yeah? Right. So switch A, then now if A value is 0, directly case 0 executed. If A value 1, directly case 1 executed. If case value 2, directly case 2 is executed. So there is no top to bottom comparison. Fast it will go and execute. So whenever you have integer number based double equal to operator comparison, don't use if else if, use what? Switch. Tell me, in our case, in our ATM case, if else if ladder I should use a switch, I should use a switch, because you want to compare equal to 1, equal to 2, equal to 3, equal to 4. If equal to 1, deposit logic, equal to 2, withdraw logic equal to 3, balance inquiry equal to 4, exit. Everyone understand, right? So last class in this program we have two new topics. What is that? Class dot for name and new instance. Actually these two lines are comes under the class. Class is a predefined class, is called what? API. Predefined class is called API, and this class is doing reading and loading the given class. The reading and loading given class is technically called what? Reflection. So this class dot for name on a new instance, these two lines are technically called what? Reflection API. By using reflection API, I can load and instantiate a class, dynamically by reading class name from keyboard or from file, whatever the place you want. Either keyboard or file you can read. So without class dot for name on new instance, you cannot make your class dynamic. Okay, then following by what I have used, switch I have used. Okay, switch I have used. So this, what is this, sir? I will explain you. Hold. Okay, I'll explain why I have written this while true and why I have used this one. I will explain. Then now I am giving deposit option. Then control come to where now? Deposit case. In the deposit case, I am asking the amount to deposit. Enter amount to deposit, deposited. If wrong amount you pass, input mismatch exception. If you pass the negative amount, you will get negative amount exception. If when exception is raised in the program, I should ask after displaying error message, I should ask the user to enter correct value. That's why I have written this logic inside where? While true. How many times this while true executed? Until you pass the correct value. Once you enter a correct value, control come to here, break. What this break? Will break the switcher or will break the loop? Come on. It will break switcher or it will break the loop. This is available under whose scope? Loop scope, na? Break you placed under which scope? Loop scope. So it will apply on loop only. Understand? Break you have placed inside loop, so it is applied only on loop. Then it is terminate the loop and taking out of the loop. Then here break will apply on whom? You place break in whose scope? Switch scope. So it will break what now? Switch. You should not say break will break switch, break will break loop. Should not say like that. You place the break inside whose scope? Loop scope, it will break the loop. You place break in the switch scope, it will break what? Switch. Understood? Now finally what we got clarity? When to use the switch, I got clarity. Inside a switch, can I place the loop? Yes. Inside a switch, inside while can I place the break? Yes. Then the break will break whom? It will break the loop, not a switch. If you place break outside of the loop, it will break whom now? Switch. Yesterday up to here we completed writing. Written? Now case 2, can you develop? Case 1 I completed. Case 2, what is the case 2? Withdraw. Tell me. Now you please speak out. Speak out and tell me. Case 1 place what is coming? 2, open bracket. While true required or not required? Why? You are reading the amount to withdraw, na? That amount may giving wrong, na? Until he give correct, I should keep on ask. Enter again, enter again, enter. Then try. Why try? To catch exception. Then enter amount to deposit. Deposit withdraw, na? Withdraw. Next double. Reading the amount to withdraw. Then what method I have to call here? Withdraw method. If he give the correct amount to withdraw, then should I again ask break the loop and go out? Then what I should write? Break. After that, try. Try, catch. Which exception I should catch? Input mismatch exception. Next, which exception I should catch? Negative amount exception. That's all. Withdraw method. For withdraw method, what exceptions I have to catch? Input mismatch exception only, na? Insufficient funds also, na? Then how many catches I have to write here? 3 catches. Okay. Okay na? Pakka. Right? You yourself. Don't look into notes. You write, then look at the notes. Only to confirm what you have written right or wrong. Are you writing by your own or copying? Copying. Previous case only na mama. Only change the name, deposit to withdraw. That's all, right? That also, if you are looking at the screen and writing means when you can improve. Deposit place, withdraw, I have to write. That idea should come. That's all. Try your own. Don't copy. Just ask yourself, what should I write here? I have a question. If I got insufficient funds exception, can I continue withdraw operation? I gave A. SN next double, I am asking to enter number, but I entered character. Wrong. Catching exception, while loop end, repeated, asking enter amount to withdraw. Think. Now you entered negative amount. Then next double method doesn't throw exception. Withdraw method throw exception. Catch it. Display error message. Go to the end of the while. Loop iterator. Asking him to enter the correct number. Presently, the account balance is 0. Okay. I entered amount is 100. Withdraw throwing exception insufficient funds. Display error message insufficient funds. Come to the while loop end. Loop iterated. Enter amount to withdraw. When insufficient funds exception coming, should I continue withdraw operation or terminate? Should terminate withdraw operation. Ask him to go on deposit first and come back to withdraw. Understand? This is the tricky point. You have to think. This is called logical thinking. Logical thinking, logical programming you can write not by practicing 100 programs. Deposit method, withdraw method, current balance method. Sorry. Palindrome program, Armstrong number program, factorial number program, pattern programs. By practicing those programs, your logical thinking will not be improved. You have to think the condition. What I need here. When insufficient funds are coming, no balance in the account. Then what should I do? Should I continue again to ask the person to withdraw? No, because there is no money. What should I do? I should go on. I should go and deposit. So withdraw operation I should terminate. How to terminate? Break. So totally how many breaks came now? 3. This break to break the while when correct values are passed. This break for breaking while when insufficient funds are there in the account. This break for breaking the switch. Understood? Write down this explanation why I have written break. Completed? Understood this break? Up to now, case 3 completed. Tell me, in case 4, what is our target in case 4? You wanted to exit from the ATM taking your card. Look, exit means what? I have to write break. If I write break here, this break will break. What? This break you place under what? Case. Case is available under whom now? Switch. It will break whom? Switch. But you want to break whom? This loop. Right? You want to break this loop and go out of this loop to the outer loop, asking again, insert the card. Am I right? Now everyone look at here and understand. If I write break inside the switch, if I write break inside switch, it will break only this switch and go to where now? While loop. Again asking choose option. When I can choose option? When I insert the new card. Are you following? But now presently it is asking for new card or same card? Same card. How can I access? By using control flow statement or transfer statement. When I use a transfer statement, by default it access only immediate scope control flow statement. But I want to take a outer scope control flow statement. For that, there should be a name to it. Understand? There should be a name to it. The name you are providing to this loop is technically called what? Label. What is called? Label. What is a label? A label is nothing but name, a special meaning name. A special meaning name. Tell me now, when you go to the school, you have already your name XYZ, but your friends are adding one pet name to you now. That pet name is called what? Label, special name. Right? Now you are, for example, you are going one game like Big Boss game. You know Big Boss, most of you watching now. Now Big Boss season is starting again. In Big Boss, there are two groups. All the people, housemates are divided two groups, A and B. Then A group people will have one tag. The tag is called what? Label. So a label is nothing but a name providing special meaning to unnamed blocks. So it's a named block and unnamed block, unnamed. Okay, nameless block. If you want to provide a name to a nameless block, then we use a concept called what? Label. Then how can I write a label? Any letter you can use, X, following by, if I write space, it's a wrong syntax. You must use what? Colon. X colon. This X is called what? Label, and nothing but name to this loop. Where I can use this label? I will use a label. I will use a label with the transfer statement inside inner blocks. Here break X. If I use a break here, just a break semicolon, if I use here, break semicolon, if I use here, what happened? Now switch will be closed. You don't want to close the switch, you want to close outer loop. To close outer loop, I am providing a name to it. That name I am using with the break. Then the break, what it will do? Try to observe. If I write break, it is only closing the immediate loop. If I write X, then break searching for the label X. Now where it will search? Present scope. What the present scope? Switch. Does switch has any label here X? No. It ignore and go up. Now outer scope while has label X? Yes. Then it will close this while and go out of it. Are you following my point? What is the use of label? Label is used for accessing outer nameless blocks from inner blocks with the transfer statement. For example, if you want to terminate outer loops from inner loops or switches, then we have to use what? Label. Then tell me, what is the naming convention of the label? You can follow identifier rules. It can be a single letter, a word, a combination of letter and number and special character you can use. But what is the correct project scenario? I should use a proper name for easy understanding. This is a loop that representing what? Options. Okay, that's why I am providing name as options loop. I am providing name as what? Options loop, so that in the program, when I am using that name here, I can easily understand. Acha, break is breaking what? Options loop. Okay. Understand a label concept? Can I add a label to the loop? Yes. Can I add a label to the switcher? Yes. Can I add a label to the nameless block, local block? Yes. You can add. Okay. So whenever you have a nameless block inside a method, if you want to refer it from inner blocks, you can use label. Okay. Next, if I enter, I am asking you to enter what? 1, 2, 3, 4. But you may enter 5, 6, 7, 8. And then tell me, that is the right option or wrong option? Wrong option. To handle wrong options, we have a special case called what? Default. Write down, continuation. Breaking outer loop and allowing another customer to insert card to the to-do transaction. Then following by default case, invalid option, choose correct option. Switch close, options inner while loop close and outer try. Yeah, once you completed writing up to this case, I mean, try and catch also, then revise entire program once. Scroll down. Whatever I taught you in previous chapters, every word, every concept, every syntax, everything I have used in this project. Practice this one project 10,000 times so that you will become Bruce Lee. Java Bruce Lee. You know what Bruce Lee told? I never fear of a person practice 10,000 kicks, but I fear of a person who practice one kick 10,000 times. మీరు జీవితంలో next 70 years of your IT field, you go anywhere, this project only will be there. This code only will be there. Only names are changing, but the structure what I have written, the code what I have written only will be there. One concept, one extra word also will not be there. One extra concept also will not be there. This one project, if you practice 100 times, by heart and remember, 15 marks question, assume. It is a 15 marks question. You should write as it is. So people who take it seriously and practice this project, then you will have better understanding of Java. Advanced Java easily will understand. Spring Boot microservices more easily you will understand. So you want the next Java life, make it easy. Practice this project, do revision of this project, write this project with your hand in your notebook 5 times, and type this project in your system 2-3 times. And execution flow, understand, start from, okay, this line coming, what this line doing background, what this line is doing, what each line, what is the flow, understand. While working, you got it out, come and ask me, I'll explain. 100 times I'll explain, 1,000 times I explain. Now I completed from my side fully. Every word I used explain. While you are practicing, you didn't understand something, come and ask me. Until you understand, I'll explain. Don't ask me explain project again, I'll slap you. You should ask me which line you didn't understand, I'll explain that line until you understand. Sir, entire project I didn't understand, please explain again. Rejoin the course. Okay, na? I don't understand one line also in this code, sir. What is happening? Rejoin the course. Because you completely off from Java course. Your brain is completely off. You are not on the track. So every word I have written in this program is from previous chapters only. Whichever newly I have used, just now I explained the topic. So it's up to you. Ball is in your court. Close main method, close class. Then down rider. How to compile and execute. Totally 6 Java files available. Hey, 1 minute. Completed this code? Continuation. Exception class we didn't write. Right? Well, actually first you have to write this. You know, whenever you are developing project, first you have to decide exceptions, then super class, then implementation class, then further anything. Completed? What is the next exception we have to? Insufficient funds. Have you written a waiting? Have you already written a waiting for me to show the code? You are right, man, yourself. Just a class name change only, na? Completed? Write down. Completed? Line number 126. 126. Spelling mistake. Okay. In future, one new card coming to market. Is your ATM accepts or not? In future, new bank came, new bank card came. Will it accept or not? Should you do change in the ATM program? No. That is called dynamically extensible. Okay, now? So with this, we completed our object-oriented programming with logical programming. Logical programming ante required places adding loops, conditions and transfer statements is called logical programming. This main method class is having full of logical programming. Loop, condition, switch case, okay, break statement. This all called what? Logical programming. Okay, now let me check with ChatGPT now. Will it suggest any projects? So always remember, every day on the topics you have learned, you must ask ChatGPT. Because what we are giving in the class is your understanding, and ChatGPT for practicing more test cases. Here I am asking ChatGPT, prompting the message. Develop real-time projects based on real-time business with that includes object-oriented programming, exception handling. Don't write shortcut EH, it will not understand. Whoop, it will understand. Comma, reflection API, comma, operators. Operators, these are logical programming. Operators, control flow, statements, in one place. Let's build a hotel management system. Realistic project example. Hotel management system Java project. Features. OOP. Class for hotel, room, customer, booking. Inheritance, encapsulation, polymorphism. Exception handling. Custom exceptions for invalid booking, unavailable room exception. Reflection API to inspect class details dynamically for debugging admin features. Operators used for calculations, room charges, discount tax. Control flow statements, if else, switch, loops for menu driven program. Whatever I have written here, ATM, this ATM is what? Menu driven. Na? We provided menu, and based on this menu options, we executed background. This is called menu driven program. Project structure. It is using package. Sorry, you didn't teach me package. No problem, just accept the package. Com.hotel management. Hotel.java, room.java, customer.java, booking.java, booking, exception.java, hotel app.java. This is main method class with menu, reflection demo.java. This is the reflection demo. Code example, room class. room number, room style, single, double, suite, available, price, constructor, parameterized constructor, getter method. It is not providing setter method because the setting has to go via constructor. Once you decide the room type, you cannot change further. Okay, room number fixed, room type fixed, price of the room make it as fixed. Okay, and then they are providing only getter method for those properties. The next business logic method, book room, release room. If somebody book the room, then available make it as what? False. Okay, release room. Okay, once they vacate the room, then available equal to true. Okay, then toString method. toString method returns room information. All people Anna, tell me. This room class, what we have learnt in previous classes, every topic is available. Any new thing is there? What is changing from previous program to this program? Just a class name. Based on the class name, required variable names only changed. Good Japandra. Whatever you learn last 2.5 months course, is it real-time course or Amir paid course? Because ChatGPT is a real-time project telling develop. If you want to develop OYO software, hotel management software, this is what you have to write the code. Then next, customer. Customer name, email. And you can also add one more property, mobile. ChatGPT has provided something, you can ask it, it will correct. Public customer. Okay, get name, get email. Next, toString method, customer name, email. Same program. Next, class booking. Who is booking room? Customer booking room. That means in the class booking, customer and room linking must be there, na? And how many days? Okay, and calculate bill. Once he is vacating, we have to calculate the bill. Now look at there. What is this? This is calculation and GST. And this is ternary operator. Okay, and next return, how much? The total money, how much he has to pay. Calculate the bill value, returning. And then toString method, booking information, print. Custom exception. Class booking exception, extends exception. Public booking exception, string message, super message. Now tell me, is this same as what we develop? What is not available? No param constructor not available. That means this project is forcing the user to create object only with error message. Next, hotel. Hotel, tell me, all these objects are belongs to hotel. Room, customer, bookings, everything belongs to hotel. Inside hotel, name. Hey, what is this? Array. Array list. Okay, you know na array? Array is meant for storing multiple objects as a group. But if I took array, what is the problem? It will contain only fixed number of values. I want growable number of values. For that, what we are using? Array list collection. Array list, okay, hotel contain two things. Number one, rooms. Number two, bookings. Multiple rooms, multiple bookings. Then now hotel name is setting, and then add room. Okay, now how many rooms you want to add? You can add the rooms to the hotel. Then find available rooms. If rooms are available or not, that messages are returning. If no rooms available, then returns what? Null. Then book room. Okay. Now for booking room, first you have to find the room available or not. If room available, if room equal to null, throw exception, room not available. If not, room dot book room. Then booking room to the customer and room to the days, number of days. Then booking to add. So show bookings. How many rooms are booked? Show bookings. And then reflection demo. So hotel app. If you go through this code, this project, then slowly look at there. This all comes under what? Menu driven program. Book room. What do you want to do? Book room, show bookings, reflection demo, exist, enter choice. Then choice you enter, switch. Case 1 means what to do. Case 2 means what to do. Case 3 means what to do. All these. concepts covered, the list is given. If you prompt a message like this based on your knowledge to practice a project, then it will give you. Understand? I done my job. From my side, I explain what you want. Okay. Now you have to practice whatever you want. Mr. Abhi, can you unmute so that I can understand what you are asking? I didn't understand. Big question you have asked. I didn't understand what you're asking. Can you unmute and ask? I gave permission. What, are you unmuting or not? Respond. Are you there? Okay, today is the last class for you, okay? Because you asked question not responding, I am removing you. Tomorrow onwards, every day I will remove you from the class. Contact admin. Mohan Raj, why you want video? Revision. What you want revise? Unmute. Unmute and speak with me. Unmute. Otherwise, you also will be removed from the class. I am ready to remove. I am waiting. Online students, anybody have questions? Such a lazy idiots, mindless idiots. How many times you will listen the class? How many times you watch the videos? You put your brain rust, stupid fellows. Open the program, read the line. What is the purpose of that line? Ask yourself. 24/7 watching videos, habituated fully watching videos. This is subject. Subject you will understand by reading yourself, not by listening the class again and again, watching video. Rust fellows. Ask yourself, what is this line is doing? Clearly, I have written message. Load. What is the meaning of load? Ask yourself. If not understand, ask me. I will explain again. Watching videos, recording videos, lifelong you're running behind the videos only. When your brain will be improved? Tomorrow we will discuss finally block, its purpose, and Java 7 new features with respect to finally block. Okay? Don't miss tomorrow class. Very important class. Thank you. Good night. Shruti. I have uploaded the entire project yesterday only. You can check your line number, whatever you want here, okay? Yesterday only I have uploaded. Okay, guys. Thank you. Please practice this code, and if you have any questions, you can ask. Tomorrow you can ask, I will explain you. Thank you.